Once upon a time, in a quiet valley surrounded by tall green hills, there was a small village called Sundar. It was a beautiful place, with little houses made of mud and straw, and a river that sang softly as it passed by. The air always smelled of flowers, and the sky looked golden every evening when the sun went down behind the hills. In this village lived a woman named Mira. She was old, but her spirit was young. Her hair was white like the snow on the mountaintops, and her face was full of wrinkles that looked like lines of stories. Stories of laughter, sadness, and wisdom. Mira lived alone in a small house at the edge of the village. Her husband had passed away many years ago, and she had no children. Yet she was never lonely. Every morning, she would light a small clay lamp at her window. The lamp burned from sunrise to sunset. The villagers called it the lamp of hope. Whenever someone felt sad or lost, they would look at the lamp glowing from Mira's window. It gave them comfort, like a warm hug from far away. One year, the rain did not come. The fields turned brown and dry. The river that once sang softly became silent and thin. The trees lost their leaves. The people of Sundar grew worried. Their crops died, their animals became weak, and soon there was little food left. Mira still lit her lamp every morning. "Why do you keep wasting oil, Mira?" one man asked her one day. "There is no food, no rain, and no hope. Why keep the lamp burning?" Mira smiled softly and said, "My dear, even in the darkest night, one small lamp can show us the way." The man shook his head. "A lamp cannot bring rain," he said bitterly. But Mira only smiled again. In the same village lived a young boy named Arjun. He was only 12 years old. His father had fallen sick, and his mother worked hard every day to find food for their family. Arjun often went to sleep hungry. One evening, Arjun came to Mira's house. He looked tired and sad. "Grandmother Mira," he said softly, "I am scared. My father is very sick. We have no medicine and no money. What can I do?" Mira looked at the boy with kind eyes. "Sit down, my child," she said. "Let me tell you a story." She began. "Long ago, 2 tiny seeds lay side by side in the soil. One seed said, 'I am afraid. If I grow, the sun might burn me, the rain might drown me, or someone might step on me. So I will stay here and be safe." The other seed said, "I want to grow. I want to see the sunshine and feel the rain. I want to see what life is like." So that seed pushed itself through the soil and grew into a beautiful plant. It danced in the wind and saw the sky. One day, a bird came and ate the first seed, the one that stayed hidden because of fear. "You see, Arjun," Mira said gently, "sometimes fear keeps us in the dark, but hope gives us life. You must not be afraid. You must be like the brave seed. Have faith. Try. Keep your heart open." Arjun listened carefully. His eyes were filled with tears, but he smiled a little. "I understand," he said. That night, Arjun decided to go to the next village, 2 hills away, to find medicine for his father. The journey was long and dangerous. There were wild animals in the forest, and it was dark and cold. Before leaving, he ran to Mira's house. The lamp was still burning in her window. "Grandmother," he said, "I am scared, but I will go." Mira gave him a small clay lamp and said, "Take this. When you feel afraid, light it. Its flame will remind you that hope is stronger than fear." Arjun nodded and began his journey. He climbed the hills, walked through the dark forest, and crossed the cold river. At times, he wanted to stop. His feet hurt, his stomach growled with hunger, and the wind howled like a ghost. But whenever he felt weak, he looked at the little lamp and whispered, "I will not give up." After many hours, he reached the next village. He found a kind doctor who gave him medicine and some food. When he returned home the next morning, his father was still breathing but weak. Arjun gave him the medicine and waited. Days passed. Slowly, his father began to recover. The family cried tears of joy. Arjun ran to Mira's house, holding the empty lamp in his hands. "Grandmother Mira," he shouted, "my father is better. Your lamp saved him." Mira smiled and said, "No, my child. The lamp only reminded you of the light that was already inside you." Weeks went by. One day, the sky turned dark. The wind changed. The smell of wet earth filled the air. Then the rain came, soft at first, then strong and steady. Children ran outside, laughing and shouting. The dry earth drank the rain like a thirsty traveler. The fields turned green again. Flowers bloomed. The villagers danced in the rain, but when they looked toward Mira's house, they noticed something. Her lamp was still burning, even in the storm. "How is it possible?" they whispered. "It's raining so hard, yet her flame does not die." Someone ran to tell Mira, "Your lamp is still burning in the rain." Mira laughed softly and said, "It is not the oil that keeps it burning, it is faith." As time went on, Mira grew older and weaker, but she never stopped lighting her lamp. She said, "As long as this lamp burns, hope will live in our hearts." One winter morning, the villagers noticed that her window was dark. The lamp was not burning. They hurried to her house and found Mira lying peacefully on her bed, her eyes closed, a soft smile on her face. In her hands, she held the small clay lamp, the same one she had given to Arjun many years ago. Beside her lay a note. It said, "Do not cry for me. Light another lamp. When one flame ends, another must begin." That is how hope lives forever. Tears rolled down their faces, but the villagers did not feel sadness for long. That evening, every house in Sundargram lit a small lamp in their window. The whole village shone like the stars in the sky. From that day on, every family kept a lamp burning in their home, a reminder of Mira, the woman who taught them that even a small light can chase away great darkness. Years later, Arjun grew up to be a teacher. He told Mira's story to his students again and again. He said, "You all have a lamp inside you. When life becomes dark, do not wait for someone else to bring light. Light your own lamp. Share your hope. And remember Mira, who showed us that one small flame can change an entire village." The children listened with shining eyes. They went home and told their parents. Soon, Mira's story spread to other villages, to other valleys, to other hearts. And in many windows across the hills, small lamps began to glow, one after another, spreading light, hope, and love. Even in the darkest times, there is always a small light inside us. That light is hope. When we share it with others, through kindness, courage, or faith, the world becomes brighter for everyone. And here the story ends. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video.